shit out of me. I should probably take my headphone out. My girls are playing today. It's okay. Who's texting me? Oh, my friend's just texting me about plans we have for this weekend. You guys will see in Vlogmas in a few days where I'm going this weekend. Welcome back to day 4 of Vlogmas. Today's Vlogmas, I just wanted to sit and chill and have a little girl chit chat. I love watching these videos. I play these videos in the background like when I'm getting ready or cleaning or something. So sit back, do some skincare, grab a mask, clean your house, I don't know, play this in the background, and let's just all be productive together. I asked you guys on Instagram to ask me some questions, any advice, topics to discuss, and I got a few of the same things, so I just chose 15 questions. Some of them, a lot of them were like the same thing, so it'll answer a bunch of people's questions in one. I'm gonna do like an in-depth and show you exact products and everything of my everyday makeup routine in another Vlogmas video, so let me know if you guys want to see that. But I'm not going to go in depth of like what I'm using right now. It's more of just like a chit chat where you guys can see what I'm doing at the same time. Also, I'm sorry if I look down or like at my viewfinder because I need to see what I'm putting on my face when I put it on. I also wanted to do this video because I know I haven't been on YouTube in literally like a year besides this Vlogmas. So if you're new or if you subscribed before and just forgot who I am, then you guys will know just a little bit more about me. Let's get into the questions. First one is, how old are you and what's your nationality? I am 27, actually turning 28 in a few weeks. On the 23rd of December is my birthday. Yes, I'm a Christmas baby. Yes, I hate it, usually every year. And my nationality is I am fully Dominican. My parents were born over there and then moved here. I was born in New Jersey, but my background is fully Dominican. I know most people are usually shocked because most people usually think I'm like something else. Like I get half African American, half Caucasian a lot. I get Colombian sometimes. I get different things, but let me know in the comments what you guys thought I was, if you didn't know I was Dominican, or what I look like to you, because it's always interesting when people tell me what they think I am. Next question, why did you quit YouTube? And I mean, as you can see, I didn't fully quit because I'm on here right now, but I did like stop for a little while. I knew I wasn't gonna like quit, but I pretty much stopped after I had Aria, my second baby. If you don't know, I have two. I have a 5-year-old son named Carter and a now 19-month-old daughter named Aria, and life was just crazy, and I think I was just trying to focus more on Instagram, which is something I'm going to do a lot less of in 2023 because honestly, Instagram gives you the least amount back for your work. Like not just financially, just like their algorithm sucks. So like I'm just going to put more of my time into YouTube and TikTok. YouTube was my first love ever. I've been watching YouTube videos literally since I was in middle school, before people even knew that these kinds of videos were on YouTube. Like my friends would literally make fun of me because they'd call me after school back in the day before we had like texting and all these different like social media things, and we'd be on the phone and they'd be like, what are you doing? And I'm like, watching YouTube. They're like, what are you watching on there? Because these were the days where YouTube videos, people just knew YouTube for like music videos. This is like when the original beauty gurus first started, like Jaclyn Hill and Candy Johnson. And I actually did make some videos when I was younger, guys, like high school, freshman, sophomore year in high school. I asked for a camera for Christmas and I posted some videos, which probably no one ever saw because I deleted them. They were so cringy, and to this day, I wish that I had continued back then. That was like 11 or 12 years ago. I'd probably be one of those millionaire YouTubers by now, but you can't beat yourself up. But I just genuinely like doing it and I wanted to do it again, so. And I keep forgetting that I should be doing my makeup at the same time and stop talking so much. But yeah, long story short, I didn't quit. I took a little break and now I am back for good, guys. I'm here and I'm here to stay. Even after Vlogmas, I will have at least a video or two up every single week. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss those. Okay, next question. Ever met a celebrity? And I feel like someone asked me this the other day, or it was in like a game I was playing with my friends. And I never like met a celebrity. The only person that I have ever met was one day my friend and I were walking down the streets in Soho in New York City. And I mean, he's not like famous, but he was like, people knew who he was at that time. I don't know if you guys remember on MTV, there was a show called Guy Code. And his name was Chris DiStefano. He had like blonde hair. He was on that show, Guy Code and Girl Code. So we saw him down Soho and we asked him for a picture. I ended up posting it on Twitter. He followed me on Twitter and then slid in the DMs, basically asking me to come over to his condo way before I was with Trey, way before kids or anything. But I don't know, I think I was just too nervous. Okay, next, love your videos. Your kids are the cutest. Do you want more or are you done? If you asked me this right after I had Arya, I would have said I'm done for good. Don't even talk to me about kids, like nothing. I don't want any more. But to be honest, never say never, but I will say no more kids anytime soon. I'm 27. I wouldn't even think about having a third baby if that was ever even in my future until I was maybe like 30s, like 31, 32, maybe 33, I don't know. But I don't know if I'm gonna wanna start over, you know, and raise a whole newborn at that time again. So I don't know, never say never. You never know what could happen in life. But as of right now, Trey and I are very content with our 2 kids and we feel very fulfilled with that. Go to Starbucks order. I need some new ideas. So as you guys know, I'm not too much of a coffee girl, but if I do get coffee from there, the holiday drink I really like is an iced chestnut praline latte, just plain and simple. It's just very smooth. I get that for Trey sometimes. But as for me, I feel like most of the time I'll either do a chai latte with oat milk or a matcha with oat milk. And for the chai, I'll usually add in like 1 pump of some sort of flavoring, sometimes like toasted vanilla or something like that. Or during the summer times, I just get a lot of the iced teas. Like my favorite's the peach green tea, unsweetened, and the passion tea lemonade is also bomb. How do you not compare yourself to others? It's one of my biggest struggles, and I struggled a lot with this. I feel like my whole life growing up, I was very, very shy growing up and kind of compared myself to everybody else. And then, you know, when you start doing social media, you compare yourself to everybody else who's doing social media, and you see people, you know, doing better than you, or like getting PR packages you want, or being where you want to be and getting views or whatever. But I've learned, like, you really literally can't look at anybody but yourself. Everyone's on their own path, their own journey. If this is what is meant for you, then it will happen on your own time. Plain and simple, you're just never gonna be happy if you keep comparing yourself to people, because someone's always going to have more views. Someone's always going to have things that you want, or be in a place that you want to be in. You just gotta focus on yourself, honestly, not just about social media in general. You gotta really just focus on yourself and not compare yourself to people, because we're all so different and we all have different lives, and someone could appear to have the things that you want, and behind the scenes, it could be something completely different. So just work on doing what you need to do to achieve the things that you want to do, and stop comparing yourself to other people, because everyone's on their own timeline. Best and worst quality about yourself. So for me, my best quality is also my worst quality. And that is the fact that I'm way too nice. This has been me my entire life. And I know who I get it from. I get it from my mom, who unfortunately just has had people like walking all over her whole life, because she's way too nice and just puts everybody else before herself and does everything for everybody else. My whole life I've just gotten walked all over, and it is the best thing, because I don't want this to sound like conceited or anything, but I feel like people genuinely usually like me, or are easy to be friends with me right off the bat, because I'm usually like the nicest one in the group. And I'm so welcoming to everybody who enters my life, and you know, there's just not much that I wouldn't do for the people that I love. So being too nice has also gotten me in some shit, guys. I was just so nice to the point where, like, growing up, if I would get hit on somewhere, or a guy would ask me for my number, even if he was creepy, even if I had no interest, I would give him my number, because I would feel so bad saying no. That's how bad it was. It's not as bad anymore, but that's how bad it was, guys. Did you go to college? What did you study? I did go to college for 2 years, but I don't have an associate's, because the program I was under was just like for a 4-year bachelor thing. It was LIM College. It's like the school of like the business of fashion in New York City. and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I just had stopped going, I think, when I had Carter or something. I would like to at some point finish and get a degree, even if it's online, but I don't know, that's something I've been thinking about lately. Advice for surviving high school. Please help. Oh my God, girl, I feel you. High school was like the craziest time. I was just also so shy and barely went out the first few years of high school. I feel like I didn't like get out of my shell a little bit until senior year, and then I kind of just went a little crazy. But you just gotta know. I know it seems so hard now, but everyone says like life is so much better after high school. You grow up, you're gonna look back at these people that either made fun of you or didn't treat you well, and it's gonna be such a different experience now. You're gonna be such a different person from who you were in high school in a few years, so just get through it day by day. Don't listen to anybody. Best advice would be is to have friends and have your set people, but don't gossip, don't like get into all that, because that's what causes problems. Just keep, you know, keep your life as private as you can to yourself, because the more people know about you and have access to information, the more they can just try to fuck with your life, basically. As I sit here and share my whole life on YouTube, but no, in a few years, it's really not gonna matter. I don't mean academic-wise, because that will matter, but the social life of high school, I promise you, will not matter in a few years. Celebrity crush, that's easy. Benito, Bad Bunny. What is your job, and have you always done this? No, I haven't always done this. I've had a lot of jobs in the past. My first job ever was at a frozen yogurt place in my town. And then I was in retail for a few years. I worked at like Victoria's Secret Pink for a while, and then Michael Kors at Rockefeller Center for a few years. And then moved into the medical field, and I was like administrative for like medical for a little while. Then being pregnant with Arya, I have been just doing social media, which, you know, I will say right now, like I'm not like a crazy influencer or anything like that. I'm not breaking the bank with my paychecks or anything with that, but I genuinely love doing it. A bigger source of income right now is something a lot of people don't know about. It's called UGC, user generated content. And that is something that I've gotten more into in the past few months after doing a lot of research and like building a portfolio just for that. And that's basically when you create content for brands that you don't have to post on your social medias. So I'll like take professional videos or professional pictures of, let's say, a product. Sometimes a company will send me I'm a part of a few platforms that match me with UGC work to do, and match me with brands. So oftentimes they'll send me a product and give me like a TikTok to film for it or something like that, and I will do that. That's something newer that I've been doing, but people actually make really good livings off of that. Probably way easier than like influencing or being an influencer. So just a tip, if you're like wanting to do influencing, that's cool, and that's also good like moneymaker once you've established yourself with brands and get partnerships and things like that. But for UGC work, like you don't even need to have a following. You just need to be good at creating content. You need to be good at what you do. Can you do a what I eat in a day or a week video? Yes, that I can definitely do. I can do that for like a Vlogmas. Tips to grow on social media. I need to listen to my own tips, guys, because I'm not the best person. The biggest thing that I'm working on is my consistency, like across all platforms, which is really hard, guys. Like social media really is a full-time job within itself. So it's hard if you have another full-time job or like kids or something like that. It's very, very time consuming. Just know that it's gonna take time. Nothing's gonna happen overnight. Consistency is key, as cliche as that sounds, and as much as you probably are tired of hearing that, because I know I was for a while, but that really is the key, is just consistency. And also, you need to be very genuine. Okay, sorry, my memory card was full, so I had to switch it. But yeah, I think I was saying, just be yourself and only do it if it's something you genuinely enjoy doing. If it feels more like a task that's like, ugh, I really don't want to do this, then maybe you shouldn't be on social media or making this your career, because it should be something that you love doing. Almost done with my makeup. I think I just need some highlighter and I'm done. And I think I have 2 more questions, so perfect. How long would you survive a zombie apocalypse? Ooh, I'm one of the first people out. I would not survive. Take me. Take me, zombies. Just make me one of you, make me your leader. I got us, but I'm not surviving. Just take me out before they can even get to me. Nope. Last question. Where's my highlighter? Okay. Last question is favorite holiday. Duh. I feel like it's everyone's favorite holiday, but it's Christmas. Only because my birthday is 2 days before, so December in general is just a fun month. And I love the magic of Christmas and all the decorations and seeing like everyone's houses and decorating my house and the tree. And it's even more fun now. I feel like for a few years before I had kids, I didn't care about Christmas as much. And now that I have kids, guys, it just makes the spirit of Christmas and the magic of Christmas that much better, because I feel like I just get to live everything through their eyes and see the excitement from them. Hold on, I'm getting a phone call. Hello?
You awake, Steve?
Yeah, I'm awake. I'm filming a video. You're on my YouTube.
Oh, hey guys. What was I gonna say?
Sounds good, babe. Bye. I don't know what I was saying, but yeah, Christmas is... How do you put highlight on? Why am I putting more? I'm gonna look like a disco ball. Could I be in a Fanta commercial? Do you wanna Fanta? Guys, so that was actually the perfect amount of questions because I finished my makeup and the questions at the same time. So that worked perfectly. Thank you guys so much for watching Vlogmas Day 4. Look out for Vlogmas Day 5 a little bit later. I know I'm a little bit behind, guys, but I'm catching up. So by day 6, you'll be watching it in real time. Day 5 will be out shortly, and make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Love you. Bye.